The propaganda utilized by the U.S. government in the 1954 coup of Jacobo Arbenz in Guatemala and propaganda that INGSOC used in Oceania both intended to incite fear in the publics of Guatemala and Oceania for the sake of control, which would allow the INGSOC and U.S. governments to further accomplish their goals. In 1954, the CIA overthrew Jacobo Arbenz due to the threat he posed to the United Fruit Company's business by supporting Guatemalan exile Colonel Castillo Armas. The coup began when the U.S. instructed Armas to lead his collection of men across the Guatemalan-Honduran border 6 miles into Guatemala. The Voice of Liberation broadcast claimed that this movement of forces was a great military rebellion occurring in the Guatemalan countryside. However, in reality, Armas's forces were extremely small and very poorly equipped, and weren't engaging in any form of military action that would signify a great rebellion. The broadcast also claimed to be reporting live from somewhere secret in Guatemala. However, it was actually organized by the CIA, was stationed at a U.S. military base in Ocalaca, Florida, and was broadcasting pre-recorded clips. In order to cover up the lack of a military rebellion, the CIA dropped bombs in Guatemala to resemble a battle-scarred landscape. The Voice of Liberation is a prime example of propaganda as it was used to promote a particular political cause. It was designed to increase the insecurity of Guatemalans, which eventually lost Arbenz the nation's support as he was forced from office on June 27, 1954. In Oceania, false war rhetoric was promoted by INGSOC in order to control the public by keeping them in a perpetual state of fear. The Ministry of Truth presented only the party's version of events as if they were true by using the ignorance of the public in order to maintain an iron grip over Oceania. Throughout the novel, the party constantly promoted the notion that Oceania was always at war with another nation, evident by Winston's explanation that Oceania was at war with East Asia and in alliance with Eurasia. However, this changed in the middle of Hate Week, where an announcement stated that Oceania was not after all at war with Eurasia. Oceania was at war with East Asia, and Eurasia was an ally. Oceania's wars were continuous and had no material cause for fighting, but existed in order to use up the products of the machine without raising the general standard of living. Therefore, as clarified by Goldstein, war only existed in Oceania to prevent the change of its society and to keep its people in permanent poor social conditions, as a constant facade of danger made the justification for a small caste to control everything an unavoidable condition of survival. The Ministry of Truth's promotion of constant war in Oceania is propaganda because it solely served to promote a particular political cause, keeping the oceanic caste system strong. War allowed for a perpetual state of fear to be accomplished in Oceania among the public, ensuring that they would give up their rights and money to the party, guaranteeing the existence of the caste system INGSOC desired. The propaganda tactics that the U.S. government and INGSOC used were both similar and different. First, they were similar in that they both used fear and military action to accomplish their goals. In Guatemala, the U.S. falsely promoted a great military rebellion occurring in the countryside in order to make the public fearful of Arbenz's government and withdraw their support from him, which eventually led to his overthrow in 1954. In Oceania, INGSOC promoted a perpetual state of war in order to incite fear in the public and ensure that they would give up their freedoms and money to help Oceania win the war, while actually allowing for the party's caste system to be strengthened. While the propaganda utilized by INGSOC and the CIA were similar in the military-backed methods they used, they were different due to the outcomes they achieved. For example, the propaganda used in Oceania impacted societal structures as the caste system was strengthened, while the propaganda used in Guatemala had an effect on Guatemalan markets, specifically bananas, where the United Fruit Company was guaranteed access to its land. The CIA and INGSOC both used fraudulent military tactics to propagandize and create fear in Guatemala and Oceania, which eventually resulted in the overthrow of Jacobo Arbenz and securing of the United Fruit Company's stake in Guatemala and strengthening of the oceanic caste system.